My friends, fellow travelers on this journey of life. Pause, look closely at your aspirations. See the vision you hold for yourself, the pinnacle of success, the quiet contentment, the authentic life you yearn for. It gleams, doesn't it? A shimmering beacon in the distance. But here's a truth. A profound, uncomfortable truth that most turn away from. Pause, every grand achievement, every lasting peace, every genuine transformation, demands a sacrifice. Not just any sacrifice. Not the easy ones, the ones that are celebrated or expected. I speak of the sacrifice nobody wants to make. It's the unpopular one. The lonely one. The one that strips away your comfort and exposes your deepest fears. Most people, they want the harvest, but they refuse to prune the tree. They want the masterpiece, but they won't endure the solitary hours in the studio, battling self-doubt. They want the six-pack, but they can't give up the nightly pizza. They want financial freedom, but they resist curbing impulsive spending. They crave genuine connection, but they cling to superficial validation on social media. This isn't about giving up something trivial. This is about relinquishing a part of yourself, a habit, a belief, a comfort zone, that stands squarely between you and your greatest potential. Consider the entrepreneur who dreams of building an empire. Everyone sees the fancy car, the success story. Nobody sees the years of ramen noodles, the sleepless nights, the relentless rejection, the painful decision to cut ties with a struggling business partner who was once a friend. That's the sacrifice nobody wants to make. Or the artist, who dedicates their entire being to their craft. They refuse the stable job, the predictable income, the conventional path. They live a life of uncertainty, of criticism, of constant striving for an elusive perfection. Their friends are buying houses, starting families, and they are in their garret, creating. That's the sacrifice nobody wants to make. Why do we resist it so vehemently? Because it strikes at the core of who we believe ourselves to be. It demands that we confront our attachments. Our attachments to comfort. To certainty. To external approval. Pause, our attachment to our current, smaller self. It's easy to say, I want success. It's much harder to say, I am willing to let go of everything that isn't serving that success, even if it feels like tearing off a limb. It's the sacrifice of your immediate gratification for a future reward that is not guaranteed. It's the sacrifice of popularity for authenticity. The sacrifice of a comfortable lie for an uncomfortable truth. Think about it. Are you willing to say no to social events when you need to work on your passion project? Are you willing to endure the awkwardness of setting boundaries in a toxic relationship, even if it means losing that person? Are you willing to dive deep into uncomfortable self-reflection, to dissect your flaws and actively work to rebuild them, rather than simply deflecting blame? This is not a pleasant journey. It's often lonely. People won't understand. They'll call you extreme. They'll question your sanity. They'll wonder why you're choosing the harder path when an easier one seems readily available. But here's the paradox. Pause, the very things you fear losing, your comfort, your approval, your old self, they are precisely what are holding you back. The sacrifice nobody wants to make is the ultimate act of self-love. It's saying, I believe in my potential so much, I am willing to burn down the bridges that lead back to my mediocre past. It's the relentless practice when nobody's watching. It's the difficult conversation you've been avoiding. It's the choice to walk away from a good situation, because you know you deserve a great one. It's living by your own internal compass, even when the external world screams a different direction. And what happens when you make this unpopular sacrifice? You find freedom. True freedom. Not the kind that's given, but the kind that's earned. Pause, you discover resilience you didn't know you possessed. You build character that no external force can erode. You unlock creativity, clarity, and purpose that were previously buried under layers of compromise and comfort. Your life stops being a reaction to circumstances and becomes a deliberate, conscious creation. Your impact magnifies. Your peace deepens. Your authenticity shines like a beacon. So, I challenge you. Today. Right now. Look at your life. Look at your biggest dreams. Pause. What is the sacrifice nobody wants to make that is staring you in the face? What comfort are you clinging to? What validation are you seeking from others? What old self are you refusing to let die? The path to your extraordinary life is paved with these unpopular, uncomfortable choices. And until you make them, until you embrace the sacrifice nobody wants to make, your greatest potential will remain just that. Potential. Step into the discomfort. Choose the harder path. Because on the other side of that unpopular sacrifice, awaits your true self. And your truly extraordinary life. If this message resonated with you, if it sparked a flicker of recognition or a burning desire for change, please hit that like button. Share your thoughts and the sacrifice you're contemplating in the comments below. And if you're ready to continue this journey of growth and transformation, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. Until next time, stay courageous. Stay hungry. Stay true to your highest self.